Hello everyone, welcome to another Greasy Skillet session here. Today, I'm actually with one of my oldest acquaintances here, not oldest in age, oldest in time we've known each other,
Yeah.
Pete Beskus. This is our 35-year anniversary, isn't it?
It probably is. Yeah, we're probably first year of engineering, 1994.
Crazy. Well, that dates us right there. We've lost all the millennials now, haven't
Yeah,
we?
it's all right though.
Anyways, so now we are, of course, down here in sunny Orange, California today here, recording this very special Greasy Skillet session. So, Pete, I understand you've actually been getting into career coaching. You run a site here where you help people out in terms of dealing with stuff like burnout, how to get their career strategies and growth. What do you do?
Yeah, correct. So what I do is I help mid-level professionals who have kind of hit that peak in their technical expertise, but haven't been able to convert and transition to, say, leadership. And I think that's a really challenging thing, especially for those of us who have been engineers, who have been programmers, IT, like all those things. We spend all of our time in our career developing our technical skills, but then we hit a ceiling. And really, as somebody who's walked through that myself, who hit that ceiling, I kind of help people to make that transition up into the next level. So management, leadership, executive, get that executive seat. That's what I help people with. Done now to streamline the process. I'll take old videos that I've created, upload those into ChatGPT, and create a catalog of themes. So if thematically,
How does that work?
Well, so what I'll do is I'll create a project, and in that project, what I'll do is I'll pull out links to, like, say, for example, the how to find your dream job methodology.
No way.
Yeah, so I'll put in the video for.
Okay, so let's try this out. So you're saying.
Well, let me explain this through first, right? So
Okay.
It's like you put in for the different themes,
Yeah.
and then what happens is it'll comb through, get all the information, and then you can create and branch out different content and different tools for people based off of what has already been in there.
Okay, I'm going to do a little experiment here. I'm going to pop open ChatGPT here. I'm taking the URL from your burnout video.
Sure.
Right? I refuse to believe that this is going to work. I'm going to say, can you read this and provide a synopsis? Synopsis? I think that's close enough.
You can spell it right.
Of what this is why these are greasy skillet sessions. Like this? I think, I buy what you're selling if I uploaded. Oh my goodness. Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
the student taught the master.
Wait a sec. So this stuff is not in your thing. Like, this isn't in the.
No, but it can be now, and that's why this video that we're looking at right now is about 2 years old.
Yeah.
So what I can do now, and this is where I would love to have that personal assistant helping me out here, is going and taking all of these and repopulating into the videos. So before everybody, you're watching right now, but before Rob and I were talking about, I have this dream that AI will be my personal assistant. It's not there yet, but this is what I want it to be doing.
Crazy. So I could literally take any one of your videos here. Let's go. What's your favorite?
That was a good one. Another good one is, well, there's so many good ones.
So many good ones.
Lessons from working in a restaurant. That's a great one.
We do love our restaurants here. Okay, so cool. Great. So it's a magic trick. So here we go. Lessons learned from working in a restaurant. You explain this. There is very little in the discussion here, like why it's important to soak your dishes, etc., etc. Cool. So you're not sharing a lot in the description of the thing. We're going to go share here. This is going to be transformational. That's great. One of our themes on Greasy Skillets, we're always polite with our eventual AI overlords. So we're.
Oh yeah, I am always polite with both AI overlords and human beings in general. I think it just pays dividends.
Video for us. So it searches the web, pulls it, core messages. And this is not just made, like, you obviously made the video, you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what's in the video.
Yeah, 100%.
This is a realistic synopsis.
Yeah, and key point here, for those of you who might want to be interested in writing a book or doing something like this of your own, when you go and you create content, what I think we've forgot as content creators is that, you know, this is a body of work, and you having a place that you can catalog your body of work and actually have it spit back to you so you can refine your message and use it and how to repurpose it. That's so powerful. That's why I love AI for this, because it helps you repurpose all of the work that you've already created. So it's not even like AI is creating it for you, which I think we're moving down to a path where people are very mindful of what's created by AI.
Totally.
You do this and you don't have to check that AI box off because this is your work,
Yeah,
right? And it's your voice and it captures that. You can even start to build an avatar of yourself after, as you've created more and more of the content. I don't know if you're familiar with Masterclass, but Masterclass started doing that with, say, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
They've now created a Gordon Ramsay bot.
I have seen a lot of these themes,
right?
From a technical perspective, though, so now it's asked us here in your video, you know, it's provided some suggestions with, like, do you want to break down with timestamps? I'm going to ask it to do that.
Yeah. Can I say that is my favorite feature of AI? When I put all the stuff in and then it says, would you like me to do this?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I would. Of course I would. Why not?
Interesting. So here, this is always what happens on these sessions, is now ChatGPT is unable to somehow locate the video that it just had. So, like, I don't know why this always happens.
So perhaps that's the limitation right now. But if you were to repost in that question, the link, it would do it.
So let's do it this way. So we're going to remind it.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Personal.
Oh, there you go. That's brilliant. And that's brilliant.
Why is it going podcast.apple.com?
Because these are all part of my podcast and, like, they're all linked. So my YouTube channel is where all of my videos live.
Yeah.
But I have a podcast. I've rebranded a podcast. So it's kind of cross-referencing all of the different media.
Okay, let's check out, we always like to check out different LLMs here. Summary this video.
Okay, so we're doing Gemini right now. This is curious, because I haven't used Gemini.
So. No, so Gemini can't do it. We're going to go to our friends DeepSeek.
I'm totally not familiar with DeepSeek at all.
It's a fave on this site here. Summary of this video.
I'd like to hear, like, anybody who's watching this right now, post in the comments how you like to best use AI from your perspective, because I love to look at see how other people are using it. Because even from our conversation here, you're going to see Rob. You know, Rob just learned this from a hack like me, and you know, and I think that we all can learn from each other on how we're using this. So definitely populate that. What's your favorite way to use AI?
Yeah, totally. So it's interesting. So DeepSeek can't look at the video. Copilot should. Nope. Copilot can't. But it provides me with suggestions for different tools to go use. You know, whether you like it or lump it, we often end up trying out Mistral here.
Is it Mistral or Mistral?
Yeah, this is the running joke. Like, is it the chat or le chat? So yeah, of this video. And we do find that it's quite interesting because, like, you know, the different LLMs are almost kind of in an arms race in terms of what they're like, what they can do. I suspect that they can all do things. Mistral, which is another running joke, is not doing it for us here.
For me, as a person who's trying to use it to create a business, right? I don't have the time and energy to play around with every single AI tool. That's why I kind of settled with ChatGPT, because as you can see, even from this example, it's one step ahead of all the other ones. So the other ones might be good and they might be fit for purpose, but this ChatGPT one is one step ahead.
You know what's crazy though is, like, I'm just going to like being able.
So from the town of Leduc,
well, just
you could have picked a better, like, maybe something with a little bit more pizzazz.
No, don't slag local government. Like, that's how our infrastructure gets built. But, like, what you could end up doing here is, for example, now going in And like, sure, we've been able to like take these links off of YouTube, but somebody who wanted to actually go and get transcripts of council minutes
Yeah.
of things like that should actually be able. Now, unfortunately, with Leduc,
Well, I see a lot of the purpose here, especially because I've worked with some of the nonprofits, etc. Like, if you're out there and you're sourcing public data, it's a great way again to organize your thoughts, organize your projects,
yeah,
and work through the different sites. One thing I would be mindful of, and this is again just because AI is in development, it will give you two different answers for the same question if you ask it multiple times. You even saw here, um, not including the URL, it couldn't connect the link. So, it's really you're the overseer of the work, right?
totally.
Which is why I like it to do when it does my work, because I know it so well.
Yeah.
But if I'm using it just to outsource and to search a lot of other data points, I don't know that material as well, so I can't trust it as implicitly.
I agree. Cool. Well, thanks, Bestis. You've really provided us with like an unexpected amazement here. So thanks everybody out there in Skillet Land. We will be sure to take a look at this further. Yeah, this blows me away. I've got some videos to transcribe. So thanks everyone. We'll see you later.
Take care.